Hello. Okay. Sorry for the delay. I really apologize for the delay. I would have just set this thing up since before now. But I guess because nobody was here, that's why. So let me share my screen. Let me open up what we've done so far. So we've built 2 pages or 4 screens actually so far, and we've designed 4 screens actually, but it's just the wireframe. Designed the wireframe for 4 screens. And when I mean 4 screens, not like they're all totally unique screens. We did like 2 web screen versions and 2 mobile versions, but just wireframe. Okay, sorry, I think there are more than 3 each, 3 web versions and 3 mobile versions. Please, can you guys see my screen now? Can you guys hear me clearly? Hello.
Hello?
Okay, I guess you can hear me, but yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, so let me continue. So I was expecting that would actually be active, like a couple of us, even if we were 2 or 3 active on the project with me. It would have made this whole thing better and more interactive. At least go back and like everybody going back to go and try out 1 or 2 designs from the sketches we've made. So far we've designed the wireframe for the home screen. This is just, again, I remember I explained what wireframes are, just the basic structure of how the site is supposed to look like. So this is the web version of the wireframe. We did sign up wireframe and the login screen wireframe, and we also have the mobile displays for the 3 of them. So this is how they're supposed to look. They're supposed to look on mobile. So this is what we've done so far, and I think we need to kind of hasten up to catch up. We missed 1 class already on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, that was on Wednesday. So we're going to just continue with building our wireframes. So I'm going to try to hasten up as much as I can. We've already taken up 30 minutes or more safe, and I will not want the class to go above 9 p.m. Okay, so I'm going back to the first plan that we made. I think I'm going to pin it just so I don't have to be scrolling anytime I want to find it. So I'm just going to pin the message so it's easy for me anytime. So yeah, from all the screens we displayed here, or I listed out here, we've designed our homepage screen, our register screen, our login screen. Then we now have the property list screen. We have other property list screen, property detail screen, property search screen, and search results screen. So yeah, I skipped the about page because according to what I said it didn't seem that necessary to design it, but since we are just going accordingly, I'm just going to quickly design our about page, which is not meant to take us so much time. So yeah, I'm just going to select a new frame, desktop, So I also want to select all of this. Paste here. Copies aligned. Yeah. So we have this now. Since we are just doing reusable content, we're just going to copy this and this, copy and come and paste it in here. So first of all, we need the header kind of. So if we know how bread or what breadcrumbs mean, then this is what it means, to like give us navigation of in case we want to go back. So I'm going to copy this again and paste. So I'm going to align this to the left, then try and copy it to align well with this. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So I want this to just take about half of the screen. Make it more. So also increase this a bit. Make the line height more a bit. So I just have something like this here. And this is supposed to be like image. Well, this is not really necessary yet, so let me just leave it as it is. But I just know that this here is supposed to be an image, text, then what else, and I want to copy this contact us section and put here. So first of all, I want to create a section box for it. I'm just going to paste it in here. But let me change the color of these things because they are kind of blending with stuff. So this is kind of like the idea of what our about page is going to look like. So let me see, I guess we also need to make that design for the mobile. So I'm just going to copy the home screen frame and paste here because it's basically almost the same. Kind of thing we are doing. I'm trying to put this in the center, so I'm just going to delete, leave out all of this, and bring this down a bit. Now I want to copy this and bring it up here. About us, home. So just reduce this. Remove all of this also. Then we should also understand how we align stuff on mobile. So because this is a mobile design, we will not put our image side by side because it will make things too small. So the idea is to have our image either above it or below it. So I want it to be above here. Just stay somewhere here. Then just see. Reduce the font size here also. Then that contact us section, reach out to us. I can just shift it up here. Or let me create a section box for it, kind of. Send it to the back, then change the color of this one so it does not blend too much. So I can also just change the color of this to, I don't need this for now, so that's supposed to be the footer. So let me align this to the center. And I don't know if this is in the middle. Okay, it is now. And bring all of this down a bit. There one. So this is basically supposed to serve as our about screen. Let me see, what other screen do we need here? So we need the property list screen, which is basically where we list out all of the properties that we need to be listed out, for customers per se. So create another frame for that. Meant to be a desktop frame. copy this. So now how this screen is supposed to look. Okay. So I don't know if I made a design for how that is supposed to look, but let me see. Okay, so I think this is what that was what I attempted to design here, this place here. So I think what I did was something like this. Let me just copy this instead of styling again. So I want to add kind of like a border. So that's not the idea, that's not what I was intending to do. Sorry. And then just make the degree back to 0 so it will be straight. Increase it to like, let me say 5 so it will be thick. Take it up a bit. I'm trying to achieve something here. Let me see how this will look. Okay, then draw another line that just goes all the way through to the end. So 0. Yeah, something like this. So let me just add both of them and group selection. So we have our line and our property and also group both. So I can move all of them now up or down. So let me just leave it here. Then we can now have the list of all of our properties. So since we designed something like that already, I'm just going to copy this, come here and paste it. But then the idea here was for it to show in one frame kind of. So first of all, let me reduce the line height here. It's too much. Reduce the font size also. Increase this to see what I'm doing here. Okay. So this can go up, so there will be space. There should be space for this too. Let me try and create space for this too. Okay, so I want to have a button here, although the button is not so necessary, so I wanted to create like a button for view, in case I want to view. So it's supposed to be a filter. So I'm just going to bring this here. Reduce this to 20, 25. Okay, that should work. Then copy, paste. Copy, paste. Okay, let's have like our button for the filter. I'm just going to make 10. I'll take it up a bit. So I'll say this should be like the list of the properties that we have. So there should now be another screen called the properties details screen, where just click on the property and it shows up, it opens up the detail screen for that property, or shows us all of the details for that property, which I think is what I did here. Gives us a full breakdown of what that particular property is about. So I think we just need to finish up this wireframe and go back to finish up the wireframe and go back to our main design. I hope my screen is okay. It is okay. So now it's to design the property details screen. Select desktop, property details. Let me see what I did here. So kind of like the property title, the description, then the images. So it's supposed to be able to see like images of the property you're trying to buy. Then by the side be like contact information for the person you can contact for it. So let me select this, copy and paste. Okay, sorry, let me see what I did here. Okay, so let me copy this. And align it here. Let me see. What else? Okay, yeah, the property title meant to stay somewhere around here, so let me just copy one of our title text. place it here. So let me just, I think that is okay. Okay. Shall see. Okay. Title, then the description of the property. I'm going to copy this. And paste here. This will be like the description of the property. Then we can now have our image here. So let me just select something else. Have our image here, then complete details of what the property is supposed to be about. So let me just copy this. This is supposed to be like contact agent. Let's see. So you'll have like the agent's name, phone number, and all of those things. So let me see. The property image here, then details about property, something like let me copy this. So have address, then we'll have other information. Just put this. So I added auto layout to this text now, so that I'll be able to expand it like that. So just going to reduce this. Sorry, make it so this is not even supposed to take this long, this length. So it's supposed to align with the title. You can call it the title. So I'm just going to group both of them so that we can reuse. Group selection, copy, paste. Groups, copy, paste. trying to make it aligned with what we have here. And that here also. Okay, so copy this and paste it again and bring it down. So we can have as many information as I thought I added something here. So we can have as many information as provided, like additional information you want to add to it, like 24 hours light, furnished, all those extra info. Agent contact. Okay, so what else? We can just to make things more finer. So this is just me coming up with a new concept on the spot. So I feel like having a gallery here makes sense. So we can just put this here, copy, paste. First of all, to make this lighter, so this would be like a gallery of all the gallery of all of the images. Align this at the center. Try to make this white also. I don't know if you guys know what I'm trying to do here, sha. Kind of like trying to make an arrow. I think this should work. Copy, paste, and just take this here. So this should be facing the other way. Okay, so this should serve like as a gallery per se. So let me just group all of this so I can bring it down, then copy, paste. Edit this to all property. Or can name it property gallery. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm not paying attention to how our footer is supposed to look yet. It's just basic structure for now. So this is the idea so far for our properties details page. So at least we've been able to create 3 screens today, 1, 2 and 3, even though we're not able to create the mobile version. So I don't know if any of us present will be able to, but I would like us to on our own try and see if we can like create the mobile version of these screens that we've done today. So I think I've already done the mobile screen for this about, then left for this property list screen and property details screen. So look at it, then imagine, or like try and imagine how you can fit in all of this information in a mobile screen, having in mind that they cannot look exactly like this on mobile because the size it cannot contain. So I'd like us to like see if we can do a mobile wireframe of this design, then maybe we'll see what we're able to do by Monday when we'll be having our next session. So the link I provided the link on the group. I will still share it again just in case, the link of this project, so you can click the link, go in and edit or add your own work on any time. So I think this is all we have time for today. It's already past 9. Does anybody have any questions? Are there any confusion, suggestion, or anything at all? Anybody?
Okay.
Eh?
Not from.
Okay. Dynasty, do you have any questions? Okay. Alright then, no problem. So I think that is all for today. Please, if we can, let us try and see if we can do a little design on our own by ourselves, the mobile part. So thank you guys for being present today, and I'll see you guys in our next class.